Beautiful souls. Grand Rising. It's Lady Amora. And there go Callie coming through. Hi, Mama. And today I'm just going to give you a reading on the card of the day. Excuse me, back up. Mine. Got my espresso. And I already meditated. I gave honor to my higher self, my ancestors, the gods and the goddesses, and my spirit guides, and my spirit tribe, known and unknown. And that's why you're here, because your higher self spoke to my higher self, and we were just communicating, and they wanted me to tell you something today. Queen of Swords, maybe you have to use your logical side and not use your emotions. You have to not use your emotions, take your emotions out of it, and think logically. If someone broke up with you, okay, it hurts, but guess what? Forget your emotions. You know you have to move on, because if it was meant to be and they were meant to be in your life, you wouldn't be hurt. This is just a warning. You know, like you touch the stove and it's hot, so you ain't gonna touch it again, right? Let's hope, because then you're gonna have pain, right? And you don't want pain. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is not. Suffering is not. That's confirmation. When you drink tea, like I'm about to drink some tea, you drink tea when it's hot. You take that first sip and it burns it. You don't take it again. Let it cool down, right? All right. Let's see. Thank you, high self. All right. So someone is working hard, and it may seem like it's a burden. It might be a relationship. Oh, you okay, Callie? You choking on water, Mama? You choking on water? You okay, baby? Are you choking on your emotions? How you feel? You may feel like you have to cut somebody off because you've been working and it's a hard burden. And you think it's going to be a success, but it's a burden. Cutting someone off. Focusing on yourself, school, your business, something that you can give energy to that's going to actually grow, seeds that's going to sprout, right? So you might be going through that kind of situation and just letting go, focusing on your money, focusing on self-love, yin and yang, finding balance within, and victory and success, and cutting this person off who's a burden. Somebody is a burden to you. Someone is a burden. You might be giving too much. Remember, don't be giving all your energy to people. Don't be giving all your energy to people. Cut off the burdens. And it might feel like who really wins in war? Who really wins in war? Nobody. At the end of the day, because both sides lost people, things, and lives got disrupted and distorted, right? I got my own chakra deck. I'll leave the link in the cards in the description box. And these are my chakra affirmation cards. And what I do is I have them for each chakra is seven affirmations for each of the 7 major chakras. And then I pull one a day, and it lets me know which chakra I need to focus on, the energy I need to focus on. And for you, I'm getting the crown chakra, and I do have on my purple crown scarf. That's clarity. You hear the sirens in the background. There's a message. There's some help is on the way. A download is coming. Yeah. 7:17 a.m. 4:20 might be smoking. I wish I could be smoking right now. Let's see. You're being guided by your inner wisdom for sure. Let your inner wisdom guide you. And divine, let me tell you something. This is how simple the universe is and your higher self. You ask anything. Is it going to rain today? You're going to get the answer. You'll hear it. over here from talking to someone, just by walking outside or just by standing in line. You'll hear it. Maybe that's not a good example because if you're outside, you'll be able to look up at the sky and tell if it's going to rain, right? But just asking any question, you'll get the answer. Like, whenever you are stressed or you feel like, oh my God, I do not know what to do, let me tell you what to do. Take a second, go into the bathroom, go someplace where you can just say it out loud, say it in your head, be at peace and not be disrupted by any other energy. You say to yourself, to the divine, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe, because it's the intention. The intention is to heal, to get clarity, right? So you ask, what do I need to do in this situation? Is this person for me? Do I need to leave them alone? And you're gonna get the answer. Pay attention now. Here's the thing, we don't pay attention. And see, as an empath and my anxiety is because I'm hyper aware. So sometimes I try not to pay attention. But people need to pay attention for real. You'll hear a commercial, you'll see a TV episode or a movie, and in that movie, you'll see the same energy, your energy or that energy of that person, and you'll be like, wow, that reminds me of this person, and this is how they are, and this is what I'm not seeing. For example, there was this guy I was dealing with, and I asked, I was like, I'm confused because my heart is telling me one thing, my mind is telling me something else, and I don't know which one is talking. So you know what I said? I said, Spirit, help me because I don't want to make the wrong decision. But if you have to ask if somebody is good for you, they're probably not good for you. Seriously. So I asked, and then this show came on. What's the name of the show? Family or Fiance. And my ancestors, they come through when they come through for come through. My ancestors showed me this show, and this guy was no good. This guy was a master manipulator, and he was not going to change. He just got better at hiding and better at manipulating. And this is what I realized within this guy. And then something just clicked in me that I was just like, I'm done. I know my mom is a Taurus. She is stubborn, and once she makes up her mind, it's admirable because she makes up her mind and that's it. Like, there's no, like, for me, I make up my mind and then I'm like, oh, but what if he's the one and I know he's under a spell. His baby mama is cursing him and she got him under a spell. It's not his fault. And I'm trying to reason with the fact that he's no good and he's not coming, because I don't care what kind of spell you are under. Love breaks all. But if you have fear and you don't want to move forward and you have a fear of letting go and wanting better for yourself because you're afraid of the unknown, then you're never going to get anywhere. And why should I hold on to you and not help hold you accountable? Because at the end of the day, yeah, his baby mama is doing black magic on him. And just by me being intimate with him, I took on that energy, and I didn't understand why. So I'm taking my spiritual baths, I'm cleansing, I'm doing my meditation, I'm burning my incense, burning my sage, all of that stuff, right? Burning my candles, pushing him away, breaking, just wishing him clarity. One thing about me, I don't do spells, love spells, and shit on people. You get clarity, I'll do a love spell on myself. You can either get clarity. Excuse me, you can either there's certain things, ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? You want someone to love, you want a relationship, do a love spell on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Open yourself up to receive. If you want abundance or you want that job, a specific job, do that. Everything is intentions. Everything is intentions, and don't have any ill intentions. Know what you want to feel, know what you want to experience, know what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not asking for money. It's what you want. Like, okay, I want a Ford Mustang. Okay. I want a Ford Mustang, I want a Jaguar, and I want a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. I'm not really sure about the Mercedes-Benz no more. But my two dream cars right now at this moment is a Ford Mustang, love it. And I got to be careful what I ask for because I got it. But someone had to hit my car, insurance had to pay, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't my fault. But be careful what you wish for, right? And a Jaguar. A Jaguar has always been my dream car. So, it's all about intentions, right? The intentions that we set and what we want for ourselves, right? Like, you go up to somebody, you start talking to them, you have an intention. You want to be their friend, you want to manipulate them, you want to use them, you want to get to know them, you want a business opportunity, you want something, so your intentions are already set. So that's all it's really about, setting your intentions. When you go to the store, this is what I'm going to feel like. I'm going to go in there, I ain't going to go wait for no lines, I'm going to find parking right there. Know what your intentions are and set it. Even talk to the divine. You don't have to say it out loud or anything, because then people are going to think you're crazy. But you have a connection and a relationship with the divine, the goddesses, the gods, your higher self. You know what I'm saying? You have that connection with that source energy that created you, and you're co-creating with the universe, whether you do it consciously or unconsciously. A lot of guys that I date, they're either interested in my spirituality and then they get scared, and then some just want to like make it seem like I'm cuckoo, like, oh, you talk to cards and blah, blah. I don't talk to cards. Cards is just an extension of me. So everyone isn't meant to be in your life. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life, and that's what I had to understand, because it's very hard for me to. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm not a Libra. I don't have no Libra in my chart. My Venus is in Aquarius, and my Pisces is I have a Pisces rising, so it could be a little indecisive at times, to where I'm like, and I second guess myself. But then it's just like, come on, that second guessing yourself is just fear coming in and talking. Like, oh, you think you're gonna do that? They're all gonna laugh at you. No one's gonna want to hang with you. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the fears are, whatever your fears are. But let's see. I didn't mean to talk about like go crazy, but have a connection. Have a connection with divine. I promise you. Just talk. Tell him, her. Okay, they say God is a man, God is a woman. Okay, God is a frequency, and the frequency is she, the frequency is me, the frequency is you, because you're here right now. Only people who are able to reach me and see me are goddesses and gods. That's it. Empresses and emperors, and that's it. And that's a frequency, that's an energy. You don't get that overnight. I'm not a queen. Like I was talking to this dude, he told me, oh, you're a queen. No, the only queen I know is my motherfucking mattress. I'm an empress, I'm a goddess, and that's a frequency. And you don't get there overnight. You don't get there by just waking up. Oh, look, no, I had to go through my trials and tribulation. I had to face my demons. I had to do healing. I had to do inner work. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm still working on myself. I am in school now for psychology. I really want to work with children. I love working with children. And I feel like if you can, once you understand kids and you train them, because we're all being programmed, but if you teach them that it's okay to always be yourself, and it's okay to speak up, and all of these things that affect us children, and teach them how to manifest and how to fuck that. I'm working with kids, not right now, but in the future. I got another year or two to go. So your card is I am love and love is me. In order for someone to love you unconditionally, you have to be love. You have to love yourself, and your cup runneth over with good, good, and more good. Yes, and then you can give from that cup that's running over. I spoke to this guy one time, and he thought he knew everything, and he told me, "Oh, your cup is supposed to be half full because." So your cup could always be filled up. I was like, what the fuck? That's why you fucked up now. That's why the fuck. And who listens to you? Who listens to you? That's why you fucked up now. And your son is giving from a hat. No, we ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna talk about what I know. I ain't gonna talk about that, because we're gonna keep the energy pure and clean, and we're not gonna do it from the ego. We're gonna go from the heart chakra. And he's just a nobody. So let's see what the ancestors have to say. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. Y'all go support LadyAmora.com. I have a new, I have some stuff coming out soon, but LadyAmora.com. Check it out. Check it out. It's an affiliate marketing site. So by purchasing something, you're helping me, but you're giving to yourself. You're helping me, and you're allowing me, my ancestors, to just come through. The fairies to just come through and give you more abundance. And it hurts nothing to buy what you need. And these are all things that I've purchased myself. Like you can find them in my house. You can find them in my energy. I have a lot of inventory. So my website is coming up with my own personal supplies and everything. So be on the lookout for that. Now, after shameless promotion, let's go back to what your ancestors have to say. Somebody wants somebody to take a deep breath and just connect with them, talk to them, because they like, yo, all you gotta do is talk to me. I'm showing you the signs. Butterflies. Even if you see a roach, and I guarantee you that person that coming around you is a roach, and they don't belong here. They don't belong in your house. They go somewhere else. I don't want to see you. You ain't meant to be, because you're low vibrational. You understand? You come from something and you're going back. Kill them at the source, and get some boric acid, put it around, and motherfucker go back to the home and kill off the whole thing. Leave the roaches alone. I seen a caterpillar right before I moved my apartment. Before I left, I seen a caterpillar. Oh, and I'm just now, and this happened, confirmation. This happened around, what is this, August? July, yeah, the June. This is the ending of June, the ending of June, and then July. The first 2 or 3 weeks, I was going to I went through a whole transformation, but I remember seeing a caterpillar and I knew that I'm going to transform into a beautiful butterfly. And yes, I have. Here I am. I've arrived. I have my apartment. And what do I want to do? I still don't want to settle. I'm like, I need a home. I need to invest in a home, not an apartment, because now it's a liability and I'm getting too old. I need some assets. Okay. But we got three of coins. Somebody got some money coming to them. Somebody is sitting with a thick three of coins. So here we have your ancestors is trying to communicate with you. Somebody might be a reader. What's up, Callie? Stop chewing on my dress. You hear me? Somebody, I see a wishbone. Make a wish. You're protected for sure. One of your ancestors, oh, she's a beautiful, beautiful ancestor. So you might be collaborating, starting your own business, being able to sell things, being able to sell. It's a service that you want to do. I'm seeing it's a service. Empresses, stand up. This is only for the gods and the goddesses. Fuck all that. I used to be afraid and all this stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Spirit, fuck it. Somebody don't want the offer, somebody giving. You don't want it. You're like, I don't want it. But Spirit is giving you something. The truth, and you like, oh, what's this? What's happening? The truth is coming out. It was faded though. It was faded. Whatever this is, it was faded to come out, and it might shock you. Somebody's coming with an offer. Maybe somebody wants to work with you. Somebody wants to do something with you. Somebody who's been gossiping or sending bad energy, but you powerful. It's like, okay, you see this girl, she's like, all right, I'm gonna hex your ass later. Look at her. And you see the people in the background gossiping. It's like, I'm gonna get your ass later. And then she don't want it because she already knows somebody might be coming back with an apology. You see her face, her attitude is like, no, thank you. No, thank you, ancestors. Big mama. But there's happiness. You're happy by yourself. Maybe somebody's been going to get a reading done, and they finding out some information or something. And now that person come back to apologize. Like they know that you're the true happiness, like you're the truth. Yes, it's a completion. You graduating. Oh yeah, spirit is all over this too. The ancestors is all over this. See this, whatever they doing, it'll pass. Gossiping about your work, how you do what you do, how you get your money. Somebody might be trying to come in, trying to steal your money, or you might have given somebody an opportunity. They don't want it because they jealous. You sitting there on your throne, making your money, being in divine. Yes, what did I say? You on your throne, making your money, being in the divine. Stop playing. Come through, ancestors. Come through. And it's all about the love right here. Somebody is jealous or somebody does not want to take this opportunity, but somebody is coming back. And that person coming back, you can't trust them. I ain't saying. That was the ancestors. Yeah. Because you're a success all on your own. You are a success all on your own. You graduated. You learned your lesson. And it's time to move on. You ain't going back. Once you graduate high school, you don't go back. You understand what I'm saying? You don't go back. The lesson is learned. You have completed what the universe has said that you need to complete in order to move to the next level, and you have made it. You might be having some cake and cornbread, okay? Some good, delicious sweets. You better go ahead, honey. Go ahead. You better go bake your cake. Eat your cake, honey. Eat the cake. Alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. If you want to work on something, you want to do something, the mermaids, okay? The mermaids and dolphins, those are my friends too. Look at that. Beautiful. Alchemy. You're an alchemist. You're an alchemist. You transmute, you transform, okay? You turn dust to gold. You heard? You turn grapes into wine, oranges into orange juice, and you make it good. Then you use the pulp and the rest of the stuff, and you make a smoothie. So you're full of all of the fruits of your labor, all of it. But there's an off coming in, something with a cake. I don't know if you want to open a bakery or something. If you want to open a bakery, a pastry thing, or you might have met this person. You might be meeting someone at a pastry shop or something. Oh yeah, let's see, Spirit. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. Oh, Spirit want to talk, but that's too much, ancestors. Higher self. Well, this is my ancestor card, so the ancestors is talking right now. The ancestors is talking right now. 2233. Yeah, somebody's meeting somebody. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be lovely. Let's see what I'm reading. A lot of opportunities. Oh man. Wow, that was so disgusting. I'm sorry, y'all. That's what happens when I drink tea. The phlegm and the mucus come up, but you're not supposed to have mucus in your body. So I need to stop eating that meat for a while and my body detox. But yeah, there's some confusion going on. Maybe that's what you need, a detox. Detox is 7 chakras, your emotions. It's clouded. You don't know, you can't see through the clouds of who this person is and what's going on, but somebody is hurting. Somebody is hurting, somebody wants to hurt, and somebody's probably coming back to apologize for that hurt. Because it was coming from all different angles. It was coming from all different angles. Yeah. It was coming from all different angles. And look at 7-7. Look at this. Somebody is putting stuff in people's food. You know, she using cock feather. She cooking with the cock feather, putting a spell on the man. Don't even know the man eating the food, right? And the heartbreak, overthinking, too much, overthinking, not seeing. But he's hurting himself by not seeing what the fuck she's doing. And she got, look at all these knives behind her. I'm focused on the knives. You see all these knives? Not only is she sneaky and deceptive, she is creating illusions and hurting. Oy. Who's doing this? Be careful who y'all eat from. Somebody might have a dog that died, but the dog is pissing on their grave. I shouldn't laugh, but wicked. 7-7. That's why I said, yo, just get in tune with your spirituality. Yeah, and 7 again, 7-6. Defend yourself, but you protect it with the crocodile. I don't know. Is this an alligator head? Defend yourself. You protect it. Stand your ground. Oy. Somebody might be pregnant, but there's some shocking truth coming out. Shocking truth. Sheesh. About somebody. Oh, ancestors. The truth is coming out. Things that he didn't want to see, or I'm saying things that you didn't want to see, or whoever's being put under this spell. You see, they was only here seeing so small because it was the confusion. You know what I'm saying? They were confused. But now the heartbreak is going to come because the magnifying glass is going to shift, and you're going to see the magnifying glass staying there, but the universe is allowing it to fall, so it's coming into the magnifying glass view, the view of the person who's looking through the magnifying glass, that somebody is doing spell work and putting shit in their food. I don't know if it's spell work, but they definitely putting shit in their food with their intention. You know, you could do steam rice or a steam pot. You just steam your kitty cat over the thing. I've never done that, but I've heard of it. You put blood. Everybody know that. You put blood in their food. That's why you don't fuck with a woman or her period. You don't eat her food. Don't eat nothing red or anything like that. I don't know. But be careful of your friends too. Be careful of your friends. Because someone is acting like they're a fucking whale and a dolphin, but they're really a motherfucking shark. What advice you have for my people, the other gods and goddesses, ancestors? What is it? What is the guidance? The ancestors are with you. Stay true to yourself. You're going to have to choose a path. You're going to take the red pill or the blue pill. Make sure you take the red, but the ancestors the ancestors are around you. The ancestors they are protecting this unit. I feel like it. Look, we got the ancestors right here, right? And we got the lovers right here, but look at the ancestors watching them. Look at the ancestors. The ancestors is around them. They're watching this union. So always remember to honor your ancestors. Burn a candle. Set up a little altar. If you're in your car, talk to your ancestors. If you on the bus, on the subway, talk to your ancestors. Now, don't do it where everybody looking at you like you're crazy. Don't tell them. Don't say, "Oh, I'm talking to the ancestors." They're gonna think you crazy. But this is why we have our own little spiritual world where we can communicate and connect with. Oh yeah, somebody's moving on. They got the wand. They're ready. They're ready to move on. They're ready. The passion is coming. And you're gonna be a big happy family. Look at that big happy family. They're beautiful, emotionally fulfilled. Yep. The ancestors is gonna be right there too. Like, ew, look at my baby. And this is spirit all over this. Spirit is all over this. Your ancestors, honey, because these are my ancestor cards. All over it. You see that? They happy. And you're gonna have a baby girl. And if you're pregnant, it's a baby girl, and it's the grandmother or the great grandmother, an auntie, someone in your female friends who died. I'm talking to 3 people or something like that. But it's gonna be your ancestor. Now this ancestor could have been, you might not have known this ancestor. Like, meaning it could have been your grandmother and your grandma died before you were born. Right? Something like that. Or your auntie who died when she was a baby. So you never got to see her. She never got to see you, but she's always been around you. She likes to play. I'm hearing like what's the song? Like a nursery rhyme. So she might have died when you were young, or there might be a song that she sung to you, nursery rhyme that she sung with you. But here's a passion. Someone is coming towards you. Look. So they're coming towards you. They got they wand, and this is they wand right here, and they're rowing the boat. Fuck that. Get away. They're moving on. They're moving on. But he's by himself, or you might be moving on. Yeah, it's okay. Here's another thing too. It's okay to move on. It's okay to move on and live your life. Don't wait for nobody. Don't sit around waiting. Because this dude, and I see the four sticks sticking out. This dude, and then the three of baskets. So it's going to be a celebration. Defend yourself. You might have to defend yourself against their family members. I'm not going to keep you long. I didn't even mean to keep you this long. Though you might have to defend yourself against their family members. Right? You have to defend yourself against their family members. But the ancestors got you, because people think family is soulmates, and but this whole family thing is a 3D thing. Is what keep us to humanity, and it keeps you in toxic relationships, because if your mother is a narcissist and she's karmic, and your lesson was to be independent and to nurture yourself and blah blah blah, then you hold yourself back, and it's like, oh, that's my mom, but she's unhealthy and she's toxic. So what do you mean? You know, if she's unhealthy, she's toxic. Your sister, your brother is jealous, and they do things, and or what I'm saying. You have to know to differentiate and get out of your humanity. Even though we are human and we're here in a 3D, 5-3 growth. I don't know if we've upgraded to 5G, 5D yet, right? But those are your karmics. They're not meant to stay in your life. And that's what holds people, is this humanity, and that's why we keep coming back and reincarnating, because we attach ourselves to these earthly things that are not meant to, because that's not what we're here for. It's bigger than just us being here. It's bigger than that. You have your soul family, and those people that's like, oh, that's my best friend, but you closer to your best friend and your sister. You know what I'm saying? That's your neighbor, and that's your brother, that's your cousin, but you could be adopted or whatever, and that's soulmates. That's your soul family. Every lifetime you cross paths. It could be a karmic soulmate. It's supposed to be a lesson, and you move on. We might have many lifetimes together, but this is it's a play. This is what's playing out. This is the role that we chose. I feel like 10% of our lives are destined, and then the 90% is what we create, what we allow it to be. For example, 3311. If you were meant to be a singer, there's certain events in your life that is just destined to be. And then other things that happen in between. You could be a teacher in between, you know what I'm saying? You could do so many things in between, but you create that. But 333, you create that. You have a say, you co-create up until there's events. Like if you're supposed to marry somebody, you're going to marry them this lifetime, and nothing is going to change that. Because you already agreed. This was already destined. You understand? This was already destined. You already agreed. This is just what it is. And no amount of magic or nothing is going to make it change. Because here's the thing too, when you do love spell, your intentions is what? You're doing it because you want to feel a certain way. So why would you do a love spell to keep somebody and that person will never feel that way? Because that's not the agreement. Before you came into this life, you agreed that you will meet to be taught a lesson or to whatever it is. You agreed to have an event play out, right? And then all of a sudden now you want to change the narrative. You can't. It don't work like that. But we do all have free will. Yes, we have free will. We all have free will. But that comes with great power, and people don't know. People don't know, consciously or unconsciously. You could be consciously unconscious, unconsciously unconscious, unconsciously conscious, and unconsciously unconscious. And what do you play in your life when things and events happen? You know what I'm saying? When you meet people, everyone you meet is a reflection of you. Everyone. So when you don't like something about somebody, or you do like something about somebody, that's because that's an aspect of you that's shining and that's coming to the light. You know what I'm saying? Facing your demons, coming out of darkness. All right, I'm not gonna keep you long. Anyway, it was lovely talking to y'all. Have a wonderful day. You will see me again tomorrow. God is willing. Whatever it is that I'm supposed to do, whatever message that I'm supposed to give, I hope that you gain clarity. I hope that you have some kind of peace, confirmation, a little kiki, and just support LadyAmora.com. And if you want my affirmation cards, click on the link. These are beautiful affirmation cards. You pull one a day. Look, and then I pulled that earlier. I'm love and love is me. Hello, Green Heart Chakra. And yeah, my website coming soon. It's under construction, but check out LadyAmora.com and support. I accomplished task easily and effortlessly. That was that Eight of Pentacles that I seen earlier today. So you might be studying a new thing. Anyway, thank you for staying this long, chat with me. Yeah, whatever. Take care. Oh, yes, take care. I love you for watching. I love your higher self for bringing you to me. Shout out to your higher self. Shout out to your ancestors. Shout out to your spirit guide because they brought you to me. And from one goddess to another goddess.